Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Haaland. Guiri, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham does well to get it back. Pedri. Haaland. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea. He's had a hit! They've scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Well, there's the clearance. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Guiri.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? And he's there to clear it. Son Heung-min. De Bruyne. Guiri. That's a brilliant interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that was never going to make it. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time,
please refrain from parking outside this stadium.
They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Mbappe. Mendy, can he spark a counter here? Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. And he's in on goal. Oh, there's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid take the lead.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Koundé attempts the clearance. De Bruyne. Played right into his path. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Guiri certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
That has been cut short. Livakovic gets rid without sophistication. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Guiri. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way through. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. In with a header! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid go 2 up. Well, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, making the challenge outside the box I think would have been preferable, Peter, but I guess it's easier said than done.
Livakovic. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There will be 4 extra minutes. De Bruyne, over to the left, back into the middle. Mbappe. Van Dalton. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
I'm afraid to tell you that
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
today.
and deservedly so. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see,
Hello
we are all
everybody,
set.
and welcome to
The game
today's
should be
match.
a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rice gets over and intercepts. Torres. Look at the space here. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
That's going in strongly.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Owen, and the flag has stayed down.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bergkamp has a look and plays it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Fernando Torres. Bastoni makes the interception. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And here's Mbappe. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's a bit pulsating stuff.
Number 11.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. Can he put it away? He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. So we have a breakthrough. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going to go a long way. Oh, good ball. Owen. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune in the sharpish. Rummenigge is flagged offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 9, Owen. Coming on the
Bastoni, the man that is tenacity personified. Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe, he's having a go. Oh my word, that is quite something. A finish right from the top draw. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous, and he'll shoot here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. And he's had a hit. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Neymar, that is lovely. In with a header! It's there! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's having a hit! Keeper is right behind it.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's good play from him.
Now this could be a chance. Hits one! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. 9 minutes, and we're all square again. goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well led, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cleared without complication.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 14, Alessandro Bastone. Coming on the field,
Ronaldinho.
number 23, Demichelis.
Rummenigge.
Number 3,
He's found on Rummenigge! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. He really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling the slot. Without a doubt, it's the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
You can never be short of runners in...
There's the hit! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now there's a decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, smashing header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rodri with the clearance. And here's Haaland. Rodri getting this one clear. Gently done. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he welcomes it in. Pickford is there and he can get that clear. And that could set him on his way. Haaland engages and forces him off the ball. Has a go! This time, surely! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Madrid have their second corner now. Neymar plays it short. Troubles in cross. It's a mighty effort! And it's a goal! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
30 minutes gone. Well, we expected better and so did he. Pedri going full tilt down the left. Corner given. He's missed, but not by that far.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Neymar. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it, because
that could spell trouble. And he's away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score chance! It's there! AC Milan are all square.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
That has has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Just a quick
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-each.
Today's lottery numbers. Please
The
watch the
midway
screen
point
if
of
you
the
have a
game.
ticket.
Who wants
Substitution
half-time when you have a
taking
contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Forlan. Bellingham. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's picked his way through. Quality ball. Pedri. Oh, good ball. Bellingham. Now the finish! And it's come back out to him. He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker...
Mbappe! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Pirlo. And here's Kluivert. And that's a superb... It's Forlan! Mendy is there to clear.
71,550.
And here's Mbappe.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Forlan. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Haaland! They've scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put...
Big chance! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
That's really well cleared.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
He's got the shot away! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Neymar.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Neymar. Rummenigge. Pirlo. He's making a real surge on the left. Neymar's cross.
Oh, how that cross missed.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Played down the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Goulet. Haaland.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Goulet. Haaland. Botafogo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rodri. And here's Bellingham. Looks for the finish. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Neymar plays it short. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Kostic powering forward here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Goulet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Chouameni, 30 minutes gone. Neymar. Haaland. Owen is onto this. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Owen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Bouten with the clearance. Haaland. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without complication.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you for your cooperation.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Erling Haaland.
And we're
9,
underway again.
Owen.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Substitution in progress.
Cucurella. Forlan in acres of space out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Mendy gets rid without sophistication. Koundé cuts out the pass.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Forlan. Forlan! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
987.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And they're quick to get it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he welcomes it in. A good ball, and this looks promising. Has a goal! And that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham.
We have got changes
Number
here
4,
from both sides, in fact.
Madrid. Coming on the field, number 7, Banes. Number 22, Modric. Substitutions taking place.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared away. Mbappe. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rodrigo. And the finish!
Botafogo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Costa, that's the interception. Well, the runner's been sold a... he's given it... Hits one! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
No, that's been intercepted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
At time.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Has a look and plays it forward to Correa. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the pass is intercepted. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour.
And he'll shoot here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Neymar. Salah. Neymar. Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
He's found the way through. Mendy. He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Bastoni clears. Can he get it through? Denilson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Owen is flagged offside. And here's Owen. That has been cut short.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pass is just off. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Immediately.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Fernando Torres.
That gets things going for the second half.
Beckham. Coming on the field.
Well, I can imagine both
Number
managers
20,
have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's looking to set free a runner. And that's been won straight back. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It's a pretty loose pass. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Big chance! No mistake! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
The attendance
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, there's the clearance. Rodri. Foot in. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And that was very necessary. Nicely aimed pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Danielson.
It's a poor throw back, picked off with relative ease.
Rummenigge,
and he's found the way past. Tries a shot! It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Boys, Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
And he was quick to react. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Always onto this.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice ball and he's in. Great hit! That's another chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that will be it. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of